to your
yeah.
second game.
This one, the great thing about this is it rewards consistency, which everyone should try to do that. Because
get ready,
here we go,
and off we go. We have
second game of juniors.
Once again, all the bases are vaguely occupied at the start of the game.
Yeah. I was about to say, even like we've got our own little cameras over here for the arena, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, I see a couple of lights.
But still, red seems to be the most popular again.
Yeah.
With a few people playing out the front of green. Blue has definitely got some people on the more peripheral side of blue, which is kind of on the top of red as well.
I think Lewis just hit his toe.
Okay, everyone bailing back into red there. We've got Bombshell coming out on second, quickly out of the gate, but Moss coming with quite an aggressive start to this game. So let's see. Jellyhawk's there again as well, and Shurikitty seems to be having a better start than last game. Got a bit of a rough one there.
I must say, yeah, it's definitely what I have loved about red base is that nice long sweep that like players have to do compared to I think where it was like Hobart, where it was super easy to sweep to the other door before you got up and then just be like ready, and then you got up and like went for it. Whereas this, because of the size of the maze, they've got the opportunity to make it so you've got to work for your sweep. Like you're not just going to sweep and suddenly be at the back door and then the person's watching front door and you just lunge them out.
There's actually a huge, I mean, they've all left it just then. I wonder whether or not we got a bunch of reloads. There's just a huge amount of play in green, like with people dueling along that half wall, with a lot of people on the outside as well. If you do play green, the best thing that could ever happen to you is play along that half wall with a whole bunch of people playing out the front, the front of green, because they don't look at you because there's too many other angles, and you just tag back as they walk past, or especially if they're coming out of the reload and things like that.
So we're seeing all right, so the first minute has passed by. Jelly's having a much better start to his game than he was the last game. It'll be interesting to see if he keeps that up.
Yep. Moss,
Moss is just doing
I'm trying to think how Moss went last game, and again, like
I think from what I remember, he did pretty decently.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly where he placed. Again, memory of a goldfish, really bad. He did pretty decent last game. He didn't manage to get that first. I think he may have come third.
But streaks ahead of everyone. Like there's a 700 points lead.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be really interesting. It'd be interesting to see where he might.
Oh, hi, Mom. Just chat in the chat.
Back here, we are seeing a bit more play through the center of the maze now, as people sort of start to walk away from
those very busy bases where you may be getting a couple of pack points, but you've got another 3 players that have guns on you.
Yeah.
So it ends up being a very quid pro quo of being like, cool, I got 2 people out and then 3 other people got me out. You sort of have to weigh up the pros and cons about whether or not it's even worth sitting in a super heavy dense area, or if it's better to pull back for a bit, kind of snipe from a distance, or just move to a different area entirely.
Huge amount of movement through the center of the maze, both the cameras on the screen at the moment on the right hand side. See just the number of players that are just sweeping through those middle bits.
I'm liking that the top right camera for like the stream. I'm liking that green area just outside of there. It's nice and open. Like I was roaming ref a little bit there as well because you get a good nice sight line on the front door. It's how I ended up terming Moss in one of the games. But yeah, like it's this nice area where like you have some pretty decent sight lines. Like you can sort of sneak in from that where that blue is. Like where there's currently shots going around from behind where that ref is. Like it's a nice sort of sight line to look down. And you have like a decent amount of area to cover. And then even like closer to green side, you've got a nice amount of barricades to protect yourself. Like it's nice and open for you to actually get those shots in.
You don't have to move a huge amount. So that place which we just mentioned, just behind that ref on the top right-hand screen, that's where I played my solos from actually as well. And you don't have to move very far to find more players, right? You also have 2 reloads that are very, very convenient. You do have one off to between blue and green, and then you can also go get that red reload. Flicking back to the bases, we see green being really busy again, which benefits some of those plots we were just seeing on the outside because the run-throughs are all there.
Here we go. I was about to say, whoever that was just in the white shirt, that's just in the green there.
Yep.
Member leveled
I
up.
want to say
Well
Rizzler.
done.
It's definitely wrong though. But like he was so focused on Jellyhawk coming up next to him that he wasn't keeping an eye on the front door, and then somebody just came in through the front door and got him out. That's the main like bad thing about green base when you're defending it, which makes it nice and balanced for attackers and defenders, is the fact that your site you have to be head on a swivel consistently. Like you need to know exactly what's going on at each door, especially if they're in there on their own, or you're getting not so great coverage from one of the doors. You need to be able to move really quickly to know what's going on.
Just quickly, Moss, though, has taken lead for most of the game, has now dropped it, and Bro Distal has gone
somebody just
all
got
the way
turn.
Through.
Spearman getting a term. Oh no.
I don't want to, maybe not to rub salt in the wind, but I'm pretty sure Spearman's copped a few terms earlier in the comp, as well as part of the teams. So he's copped a few, I believe.
Is he new this year?
Pardon?
Is he new this year?
I believe he might be.
Look, I was the same my first year. I think everybody is the same their first year or 2 years, is you will cop a lot more terms than you expect.
Yeah.
Because you think that you're like, I've got all the rules down packed. And then you're in a game and you're like, I can't remember everything. So Bro Jizzle having a 600-point lead on second.
And Rizzler is now second. Moss is clearly either got bullied out of the spot there. Has struggled to keep those tags up. Shuri Kitty is also, as we just see there, on the warpath, so to speak.
Yeah, I would say Brody is not getting too many shots out. So Shuri is catching up.
Yeah. We've got a minute and 15 seconds left, and we're seeing quite a shift. Rapid is also up in that top five. Top five as well. So again, seeing the same people there. So we're starting to see who we might have for the next few games. I'm sure someone will be doing
I should point out, Muffin, it's 18 and under, but it's also based on if you turned 18 after the previous Nats, you can participate in next year's Nats, I think.
Yes, I believe it's something along those lines. I believe, and I am going to get this wrong. Sorry, Canberra. I'm pretty sure Amos is 18. I should know this.
I know quite a number of them are 18. At Tiger, this will be his last year as well. Brody, this will be his last year.
Sure, Kitty's last year as well.
I think a majority of the people here, this will be their last year. Because I know Sparto's also turned 18. Brody turned 18. Shuri's turned 18. Jellyhawk looks 12, I'll be honest with you. So he's probably got another couple of years, maybe.
10 seconds left, guys. We're just going to say Bro Jizzle has climbed back up there. Managed to get top.
Got 5 seconds left, and Brody is in the lead by
good chunks there.
by a lot.
Shuri Kitty had a massive climb, but managed to sort of stall a little bit towards the end. But that is a very, very impressive.
Rizzler just managed to steal that second from Shuri at the last minute.
Okay.
Bones on the 553.
Bones is clearly the runner for the younger.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not helping the score necessarily, but there we go.
Maybe not necessarily helping the score, but he's getting his cardio in. He's getting ready for the years to come.
He's just warming up for the games this evening, right?
You said words, and for some reason, I did not catch any of that. What did you say? Sorry.
Just warming up for the games.
Sorry. Yes. I've been here since I think 8:30, and I'm going to be here till 10 o'clock tonight.
Oh, really? Yeah. To have quite an easy day.
I'm on my second one of the day. What game is this? That was game 2. So we're going to be moving into Juniors game 2. So we're going to be moving to Masters